Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today, we're in Ring 1 and we're going to be playing Tower of Hecc. Anyways, for this first floor, you shouldn't have too much to worry about. There's quite a lot of shortcuts you can do. But here, don't worry about doing this wraparound, just jump straight to this platform. This tower has a lot of falling platforms, by the way. So, hopefully you're good at those when you're going into this tower. But for this part, don't worry, just keep walking, follow the path. Make sure for the slides you jump at the end of each one, just in case, well not these, but the first one, just in case it flings you off. There is a shortcut you can do as well, in which you can jump straight from there to here. But it's pretty tough, so I'd only recommend doing it if you're trying to speedrun this tower. But for this third floor, you've just got to jump around this box, really. I recommend doing these jumps sideways, because it will probably be a bit easier. But yeah. This floor has quite a lot of shortcuts you can do. For instance, you can just jump over these wraparounds. You don't have to do them. Here, I recommend jumping on the first and third platforms. For two reasons. One, because the other two fall, and this also just minimizes the amount of jumps you have to do. Also, you can skip some jumps here as well, by just jumping to the second one-stud jumps. Anyways, this floor also has a pretty big shortcut, which skips a reasonable part. If you're wondering how to do this jump, just jump forward and sideways onto this part of the ladder. Now for here, you could do all of that parkour and get to here, but if you look really closely, there is an invisible one stud right in the middle here. So yeah, if you learn that shortcut, you can skip a decent amount. If you don't think you can see it, then don't worry, because it's not too big of a shortcut. But anyway, these platforms fall, so you want to be quick on those. And then on to floor 6, which this part's probably the most annoying. I recommend doing it like that, staying sideways until you get onto the platform which falls, so then you want to jump straight to those small platforms. But yeah, this is the floor where a lot of falling platforms start coming in, as well as the later floors. So yeah, get ready for those. Now you've got some kind of small jumps which aren't hard, and now we have an outside section which you can actually skip if you want, but I don't recommend it because yeah, you could just do all these really easy jumps and get to the other side. But if we quickly go back, if you're really looking to speedrun this tower, then you could just do an 8-stud wraparound right here, and it saves some time. More falling platforms, so yeah, be careful on those. That part you can just jump straight in the middle and you'll be fine, and then these ones don't fall. That jump is pretty tight, so I recommend doing that sideways. And then you've got another tight jump here, which isn't quite as bad though. And you're on to floor 7. This floor is mostly easy, but there is one or two parts that might cause you some trouble. These don't fall, but the next ones do. Here, this is a really hard one to see, so you might just want to jump where I jump, which is in between these two platforms, but by the wall, kind of. But then be careful, because those two platforms fall, so you want to be really quick. And yeah, I can't actually see it, but once you get to here, you're safe. For now, at least. But yeah, now you've just got some small platforms and wraparounds, which they're not bad, so don't worry about them. These jumps, kind of a bit scary, but they're not bad. Yeah, the rest of this floor is pretty safe. You've got another box part to walk around. And you're onto floor 8, which is where things start getting a bit intense. And the epic tunes start coming in. But yeah, you have a really small tightrope. It doesn't matter if you're on PC, because you can use the adjustment keys and just walk straight across. But if you're not, then you might have to take your time on that part. These platforms fall, so be really careful on these. And we're nearing the second outside section with a slide. Here, if you want to do a shortcut, you can jump straight from here to there, but look how risky that is. I don't recommend it. There is, however, a shortcut I do recommend, which we'll get to soon. Another small tightrope, which again you can just use the adjustment keys for. But yeah, the shortcut is right here. I recommend, instead of going all the way around there, just doing a long jump from here to this platform. And it's completely safe, because if you fail it, you can see you get caught. And you're back inside the tower, to floor 9. This part you can just walk across, so don't worry. Anyways, these you want to treat like falling platforms, just because they hurt you. But yeah, so far, none of these fall. You're completely safe so far. Also, heal if you need to, because, yeah. These two fall, by the way, so be careful on those. This part, I recommend jumping on top of the kill brick. It's a lot easier. And yeah, heal wherever you need to. This part I recommend to jump on the sides to minimize the damage you take. And then here, jump in the center as much as possible so that the tightrope can catch you if you fall. And then here, if you have helicopter powers, you can just cheese or just jump straight across. And you're onto the last floor. Floor 10 has a lot of transparent platforms, which are probably the hardest thing about it. For instance, you're jumping onto a small platform right here, so be careful. And now when you get to here, you might notice there's no platform left. What you want to do is just keep walking in this direction until you see you're in line with that platform there. And when you get to it, I recommend you just jump, because I don't know if there's any platform under you there. But anyway, there's another shortcut here, so when you're on these falling platforms, jump straight from this one to this block here. And then that's a pretty good skip you can use. And now there's just one more kind of challenging part, and then you've done the tower. These one studs right here, I recommend jumping sideways because it's easier to see the transparent ones. But then ones like these are really long, so I recommend approaching it from a sideways position, just for the extra boost. But once you've done those, that's the last hard part done. You've just got to do a few more simple jumps, and that's Tower of Hecc. Pretty fun tower. But yeah. Anyways, let me know if this video helped you out at all in any parts of the tower, and other towers you want me to play in the future. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.